time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. The Ducks will kick it away first. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Oregon's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Hill. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
Turning it on! And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Here's a heat. He lobs one high down the left side. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up 1st and 10 from the 36. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. With the catch, it's Green. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. That kind of play will get a drive started or help the field position. They've got it at the 27. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds, incomplete. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man, it's Hill. There he goes! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. He'll throw it. Wide open downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless and touchdown Ducks! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The give on the option. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my...
breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Green. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he can get. He'll be just a few inches short.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Motion from the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To throw, it's St. Clair. Under fire. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Got his man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Ducks are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Balls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Stopped at the 6. After the interception, and that return has them in business. Here comes the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Safe completion on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but that's why you give him that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. And the Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Finds his man. It's Hill. They'll immediately call timeout. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Green. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. It took a while, but finally a red zone opportunity, their first of this game. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Escapes the sack. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Finds his big tight end. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He lets it fly. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
On the run from inside his 25. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the catch. It's Miller. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. He might want another play. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted, messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
They go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Gives it on the option. He breaks a tackle. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. A sky-high punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll try the right side. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Mississippi State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Hill. Oh, what a cut! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Ducks have this offense rolling. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Ducks! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun.
The ball pops out on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a... Turn on the pick. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backwards. This ain't high.
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Moore. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Moore. Going for the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. They get the win. They are now